From Washington to Florida, California to Maine, unboxing clues is what we do in Unboxed USA. Let's play!
Welcome to Unboxed USA, the carnival game that tests your knowledge about our 50 incredible United States. Now together we are one country, but each state is very different with its own unique history, landscape, and fun facts. How much do you know about each of them? Our contestants today have no idea what they're in for. We've got 9 clues about our mystery state. Now they get 3 guesses, and if one of their guesses is right, they win our big prize. You ready to give it a shot at the state fair? Let's go.
Hi, Carolina and Valentina. You two are sisters, right?
Yes.
And who's in charge here?
Am.
Valentina, is that true?
Yeah, she's in charge.
She's in charge. Are you ready to unbox?
Yes!
Bring down the first box.
It's pretty light. Okay. Oh, but there's a flag with spiky red cross.
Have you ever seen that flag before?
No. Not with zigzags. Yeah.
The Cross of Burgundy flag represented Spanish rule around the world for 400 years. Before the Spanish arrived, the Chinook, Nez Perce, and Yakima tribes lived on this land. Spanish explorer Juan José Pérez Hernández was the first European to visit the area in 1774, and Spanish and British rule soon followed. All right, let's bring down the next box.
This one's a little bit heavier. Whoa. Lewis and Clark.
Any idea who those guys are?
Yeah, they traveled towards the west with Sacagawea on an expedition to look at the land from the Louisiana Purchase. Yeah.
Yes! That's amazing! Meriwether Lewis and William Clark led the Corps of Discovery expedition through our state's land. After President Thomas Jefferson completed the Louisiana Purchase in 1803, he asked Lewis and Clark to explore the territory west of the Mississippi River, a round trip of over 8,000 miles. By November 1805, the explorers made it through our state's Snake and Columbia rivers and arrived at the Pacific Ocean. Are you ready for your next clue?
Yes.
Incoming!
Okay. Whoa. Okay. There's something in here.
Is it in that one?
That right there. Oh, okay. You do it. I'm scared. 1889.
1889.
Wasn't that like when something was signed?
It could be when the territory became a state.
You're absolutely right.
Really? Oh.
Good guess. Our mystery state was the 42nd state to join the Union on November 11th, 1889, over 40 years after President James Polk acquired this area of the Oregon Territory from Great Britain. It's time to make your first guess.
Maybe Oregon?
Yeah. I'll go do it.
Okay.
So I gotta be careful. Can I have help?
Yes.
There.
There, that should stay. First guess, Oregon, because it touches the Pacific Ocean. I'm pretty sure Spain ruled over it, and it doesn't seem like it would be one of the earlier territories to become a state.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the next round of clues?
Yes!
Bring down the next box.
Oh, it's pretty small. But it's really heavy.
Oh, wow. What? An apple?
Cherries and
Blueberries.
That looks really good. What would you pick if you had to make a pie right now?
I'd probably pick apple or cherry.
Yeah.
Apples are big business in our state. 10 to 12 billion apples are harvested here every year, making up about 2/3 of all of the apples grown in America. Our state is also a leader for growing blueberries and sweet cherries. Oh, and making coffee too. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Bring down the next box.
Is it heavy or is it light?
Biggest one. Not as heavy as the fruit.
I hope this is not real.
Fish. Or fish. They're not real.
I hope
But I'll just
not.
leave them there.
Ever seen a flying fish? Catch!
I got it. I got it.
Our state's most popular city is home to fish, famous for flying. Pike Place Market started in 1907 and is one of America's oldest, biggest, and most entertaining public markets to shop for flowers, produce, and fresh fish that are thrown high into the air. 1, 2, 3, go!
Well, I think this is the one with the stuff in it.
Okay, I want to pop it this time.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
And just stick it in. Do it. How do you
Puget sound?
Puget or Puget?
Puget Sound.
Puget Sound. Is that a band?
No, that's not a band, but it is an estuary. Do you know what an estuary is?
No idea.
No.
Puget Sound is an estuary, part freshwater and part saltwater. It's connected to the Salish Sea, which stretches into Canada. It's time for your second guess.
Maybe California?
Yeah, maybe we reconsider California because there's a huge bay.
Yeah, let's both pin it this time.
Okay. California.
Puts it in? Yeah. There we go. California.
Okay, girls, why did you guess California this time?
Because there's a really big bay in California and a fish. That's what we guessed for now with these clues.
Well, those are good reasons. Let's bring down the next box.
Another small one.
Okay, you grab one and I grab the other.
Oh, I recognize this.
It's an airplane.
Have you ever heard the Space Needle?
Yes, that's it.
The Space Needle is one of our state's most recognizable tourist attractions. At 605 feet tall, the Space Needle was built for the 1962 World's Fair to symbolize mankind's aspiration to explore space. Our state is a major spot for aerospace, too, having built 33,000 aircraft in the past 100 years. Bring down that box.
Okay. Whoa, this one's huge.
Is it light?
So light.
Okay. Oh, it's George Washington.
Why is the first president of the United States here?
Okay, special delivery coming your way.
Oh, this has something in it.
Okay, here's the paper.
Olympia.
Olympia. That's the capital.
That's the capital
capital.
of Washington.
Yes.
The city of Olympia has been our state's capital since 1853, named after the nearby Olympic Mountains. Not too far away is Mount Rainier, standing at over 14,000 feet, the tallest mountain in this state. Time to make one final guess on the map. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Washington?
Yeah.
Great.
I can't reach.
I gotcha.
Okay.
Your final guess was Washington. There's just one last box to see if one of your guesses was correct. Bring it on down.
Okay, let me open the box. It looks like...
Like a state.
Does it look like Washington?
Yeah.
First, let's try California, obviously, no.
Well, no.
Oregon?
Oregon,
No. Washington? Yeah.
I think it's Washington.
You guessed correctly! Yes! It is Washington! Washington is our mystery state.
Let's see. Okay.
Oh, no.
All right, ladies, let's unbox Washington one more time. Native American tribes lived on the land before Spanish explorer Juan José Pérez Hernández visited the area in 1774. Lewis and Clark journeyed through Washington's Columbia and Snake Rivers before making it to the Pacific Ocean in 1805.
10 to 12 billion apples are harvested in Washington every year, along with making lots of coffee. The state's most populous city is Seattle, home to the famous and historical Pike Place Market. Washington is famous for impressive mountain ranges and the 14,411-foot-tall Mount Rainier, the tallest in the state. Washington is the only state named after a president. About 7.8 million people live in Washington today.
Whoa! Awesome! Cotton candy. There's flags
of Washington.
cherries,
Blueberries.
apples.
Is this a pie?
There's one that's apple walnut and apricot walnut.
Apples are colors. I want to try an apple.
It's like a gummy.
That is delicious.
It's really good.
That's a wrap on this episode of Unboxed.
Ta-da!
The Evergreen State. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching. You know we've got more episodes, right? Watch the whole series on our website. And parents, you can subscribe at PragerUkids.com.